There's a small double arch right there. I'm back at my usual spot. I haven't been here in a while because they had the road closed. They were doing something on the road. Had it closed for a while. For about a month now. Finally got her open back up. So, get back here and see if anything looks different. Tried using my stupid Osmo Pocket again. It's still not wanting to read a card. I'm going to try a different card. May have to order another one, but the one I ordered is supposed to be pretty fast. I don't know why it's not wanting to read it. Should have brought my gimbal for my phone. I thought I was going to be using the Pocket Osmo. So I didn't bring it. Thinning out back here now. It was a lot thicker. I'm on the ridge side that goes, the trail that goes along top of the ridge on the other side of the creek from where I was last time. Probably be dark in less than an hour. Oh yeah, about 20 minutes probably. It'll be getting dark. Hey Wally, we're gonna go this way. This way, Wally. I'll be heading to Kentucky the end of this week, or the end of next week, I should say. Next Friday, 24th. I'm gonna be heading down there. That's where Ernie Davia lives now. He moved down there. And where I'm going is pretty close to where he lives, so he's gonna come out, visit camp. I got a little surprise for him. Something I've been wanting to give him. I was going to give it to him before, but we never met. We was going to meet up at East Fork, and he ended up not being able to make it. And then he moved to Kentucky, so have to go down there to give it to him. I think he'll like it. There's a tree. I always think that's kind of interesting how this fork, well, it looks like it was sawed off, but now it's standing up and got this tree sitting in the fork. So, I don't know, it's pretty interesting. It's got a, you see this long fork of it goes way out there. So it doesn't look like something they would have done when they cleared the path, that they would have stood it up like that. This tree fell. They cut it off there and there because it was going across the path. You can see where another piece of it's right there. But now it's up off the ground, and this piece here is supporting it. And like I said, it goes way out there. It's interesting. There's a lot of trees down back in here, so I don't remember having any really terrible storms, but there's a lot of trees down. I don't remember this being across the path last time I was here. And we'll have to check that one when we get to the ridge. There was one that was laying across the path there. See if it's still there. Branch hanging. This sign here was, I'd say it was there at least 6 months before somebody twisted it. Somebody didn't like it. And I'd say a person could have done that. It didn't take a whole lot of strength to bend that. That's not real heavy duty. I don't know. It is pretty stout, but yeah, I think I could bend that if I wanted to. So, sometimes there's a trail cam on that tree right there. I don't know if it's there now or not. Usually shows up close to hunting season on that tree right there. Can't tell. Looks like there might be something on it. It looks like, I don't know if you can see it, but right in there it looks like there's a strap sticking out. Can't tell. That might be a leaf. I don't know. So, apparently they sold that off, or maybe that always belonged to somebody else. They farmed that field over there. I don't know. They got no trespassing right there. There's another one back down here in this ravine. Lots of trees down. Lots of them. Not sure why so many are down now. I don't know. Maybe a storm did come through that I don't remember. I mean, a lot of these were down already, but there's a lot of trees that are down recently. There's puffball. There's a even bigger one over here. Wood up. There's another one back there. I don't need them, but I hear they're pretty good. What was that? That must have been a deer. It took off in a hurry. I thought it was Wally at first. Something took off right next to me. Took off down this bridge, down into the ravine. Where'd it go, Wally? You see it? Something took off. I saw some brown, that's about it. I couldn't tell what it was. It didn't look as big as a deer. I guess it could have been a smaller deer, but whatever it was, it disappeared. And I heard it run down the ravine, but I don't hear it now. Huh. I don't know what that was. I don't know if I picked it up on the camera or not. I thought it was Wally coming up on my left. And as I turned, I saw it take off, whatever it was. It was like right, laying right over there or something, or standing. It was right there and took off. Huh. I don't know. Didn't bring my thermal, like a dummy. Yeah, this has thinned out a lot since the last time I was here. That's one of the things I like about Ohio. You get the 4 seasons. And it looks different with each season. This is my favorite time of year though right now. In the fall. Mosquitoes are gone. Not a whole lot cooler. Leaves are down, so it's good and bad. You can hear anything moving around, but they can also hear you too, so. Never stop and restart. Here's where it runs along the ridge top right up here. There's that tree still laying across the path. Creek's right down this hill. It was getting pretty dry. They haven't had much rain at all. Compared to the beginning of the year when it was raining all the time. Still got water in it though. It's a pretty good sized creek. Sounds like something's running through the creek. I thought I heard like a scream or something. I think it was a deer being startled. And then I heard that sound like something, maybe some deer crossing the creek running from something. I don't know, I just heard it down there. Yeah, I think it's a deer. Sounds like a deer when they get startled. Sound like they took off and ran across the creek. I don't know if the phone picked it up or not. Hope it did. I can hear it pretty good with these headphones. Can hear the water running down there. I don't know if it's picking up on the phone or not. Phone does pretty decent picking stuff up. I guess this is the tree that was laying across the path right here. It got cleared out. That's good. I think it was this one here. See what the tree structure looks like up here. This is a beautiful area. Not many sighting reports that I'm aware of in this area, but it definitely looks like a good area for it. That's why I'm really glad to get that recorder, that new recorder I got that'll record 280 hours. That's and you can program it. So if I set it for 10 hours each night, that's 28 days. I can have it out here for a month. So I'll find a good spot out here, leave it for a month and see what I pick up. Yeah, earlier this year, it was pretty close to the same time in the evening. We were walking along right here, and it sounded like we heard a wood knock over in there while we were walking. And it was a little breezy, so it could have been a branch maybe broke off and fell, and that's what I heard, but it kind of sounded like a wood knock. So I went walking, followed a deer trail up here, just kind of trying to keep going in that same direction. And I found another tree structure that I didn't know about. It may be some kids back here building a fort, possibly. I don't know, but I didn't see any sawed branches where they were sawed off. They were all broken. Yeah, it's really clearing out. Used to be able to not see that far. So where I'm normally at, it's down there. There's a trail that kind of runs along the creek on that side. So I switch it up. Sometimes I'm over there, sometimes I'm over here. But I've explored this whole area pretty well. Been here a lot. Here's the tree structure. Always try to get some pictures. I'm going to shut the video off for a second and take some pictures. Alright, took some pictures. I'll move on down. Starting to get dark pretty quick. It's October 18th and it's 6:45. I think it gets dark. Sunset's like at 10 till 7. Alright, I don't know if I can find that little trail or not. There's a trail somewhere along here. I think it was a deer trail, but with all these leaves falling, it might be hard to see it. See a lot of stuff like that. Hey, there's I think that's some of them ones that Eric Hubbard likes. Those mushrooms. There's something there. I think that was just a nut falling though. Looking forward to going to Kentucky next week. I haven't been down there, not for squatching anyway, so, and it looks like it's a pretty remote area. Oh, here's the trail. Wally smells something. He's going nuts. What do you smell, Wally? He got a whiff of something. Trying to find the scent now. He's got a really good nose on him. If anything's been through within the last couple hours, he's probably going to pick it up. He's looking for it. Where'd he go, Wally? Bunch of arches there. It's not that unusual when a tree falls. right up here is where that other tree structure was. I think I'm gonna have to take some pictures here too. I do like to get pictures and compare, see if anything's changed. Right there. Take some pictures real quick. All right, got some pictures. It's getting dark. Well, this was recently across the path. I don't think this was here the last time. There's a bunch over there that's fell down, or I don't know what's going on there. It's like a big pileup. Maybe I need to go take a look. Go take a look at that spot. A lot of trees right in this one spot. Interesting. Of course, I guess if one good-sized tree goes down for some reason, it's probably going to take several with it. All right, where's our trail at, Wally? Where are we at here? Oh, you're on it. I think that's the trail right there. Kind of hard to see. Deer trail. Yep, that's it. You found the trail, didn't you, Wally? There's where all them trees are laying. Lots of trees. I mean, these have been down a while, but they're all in one spot. I don't remember this one being hanging out over the trail like that. That is my stomach. Sure where Wally took off to. He'll probably double back looking for me. Oh, there he is. There's Wally. I don't remember this being across the trail. You gonna go under, Wally? You made it. Getting dark, Wally. Huh. Not sure what this is. Got little red buds on it. Small leaves. I thought it was an elm at first, but like a Chinese elm. But I don't know, with those red buds on it. They're all leaning there. Surprised that little tree can hold all that up. Yeah, I don't think too many people come back in here. A few times I've seen anybody here, they're walking their dog. They're either walking on the dam or they're just making the loop back here where that bench was and they turn around and go back, which is what I do a lot of times, but sometimes I like to get back in here. Although they've been clearing this, so maybe this is part of the regular trail. They've been clearing these out of the way. Wouldn't think they'd do that on the deer trail. I need to walk this trail at night. Come out here about 1 in the morning. What's going on, Wally? Way backing up? Huh? What's going on? Trees across here. Huh. Making him nervous for some reason. Yeah, these weren't here before. Always some new trees across. Seems like every time we come. All right, well, make it across there. Can you make it, Wally? Come on. He's gonna go around. That works. Heard something over there. Huh. I don't know what it was. He heard it too. It didn't sound like something moving. It sounded like if he was dragging a log, a big branch across a log or something. That's what it sounded like. The dam is right over there. I don't know if you can see right there, but that's the top of it. There's a road that goes all down through there. So we're not that far in. That's where this trail comes out, is by the dam. Then we walk the dam to go back. I mean, we could turn around and go back through. Here's a cow over there. Never heard any cows before. Not over there. Never seen them. That's just a big field that they farm. Right now you can kind of see the dam there. That line right there, that's the top of the dam. Yeah, the dam is right there. That's the dam. Right in there, I think. There was a trail that went right along here. Tempted to take that to go back. Let's go this way, Wally. Yeah, right here. There's a trail. I've taken this one before, but it's been a while. Come on, Wally. We'll go this way. So I've always thought this ravine right here would be a place they would kind of keep an eye out from. It's pretty steep going down on either side. So I don't think anybody's going down there. It'd be a good spot to just kind of lay low and keep an eye on people walking the trail or walking across the dam. You can't see in there from the dam. You can see in there a lot better from this side, but even from this side it's hard to see in there. I always thought that would be a good spot where they would keep an eye on things. Wally! Come on, Wally! There he is. There you are, Wally. I just wondered where you went. Looks like that was snapped over at one point and then started growing again. Yep. I can't even reach. I can barely reach it. So it's got to be like 8 foot up. Close to it. Stick hanging in this fork right here. It's just hanging by that little nub. Spider web. Yeah, nobody's been back here in a while. Wish you were a little taller, Wally. You could clear these webs out for me. Another one hanging. This is gonna be my spider web stick. I think that's a vine hanging there. I think. This ravine runs all down through here, the whole way. And it is steep. Wally don't even want to go down it. It drops straight down. Getting dark. I have to turn on the headlamp here. I think this trail comes out close to where that second tree structure was. Yeah, there you can see how that ravine drops straight down. I guess you could see it. It's kind of dark. You see the dam over there pretty good. All right, I think I'm gonna turn on the headlamp. Not that I need it, but so the camera will be able to see. It's the same headlamp I had in Alabama when I saw that ice shine. The rechargeable headlamp. It's pretty bright. I know there's a lot of people that are against using a white light or whatever. But after I had that experience in Alabama where I saw them looking right at me, and I was using the same headlamp that I'm going to use. Because if I would have been using something red or dimmer, I don't know if you would have seen that eye shine is good. And I doubt you could see the trail with red. That's a vine, I guess. It looks like that's a vine there. I thought that was a branch hanging down. Huh. Looks like a branch, but it goes way up there. It's got to be a vine. There's little Wally. See if I can catch his eye shine. He's got his eyes look green, like a dark green. See if I can catch him turning around and looking. Look this way, Wally. Wally. There. I was just trying to get your eye shine, Wally. I'm pretty sure this is a deer trail. I think it is. I thought I saw eye shine over there, but I think it was that where the sky is like showing through the trees, through a little opening. I think that's what it was. That's the thing. I don't know, having Wally with me, but I got a feeling that makes him less confident about coming around or getting close, because he would probably sense him. So, I don't know. Might be hurting my chances. There's that ravine. Still, that ravine goes on forever. I need to find a good spot to go down. Walk that ravine sometime. I've never been down there. Another stick hanging or vine. Yeah, there's some spots here. It looks like it might not be too bad to go down. It's all open right there. Getting dark, isn't it, Wally? Getting dark on us. Seems like the deer are taking this path here instead of being down in the ravine. High ground's always better. When I was in Oklahoma, I went and walked this one trail. It was in Ouachita National Forest. It was late at night, about 1 in the morning. And I was going to walk this trail that went down to the river. I was wanting to go down and look for prints. And it was a trail that ran right along the ridge top, but it was real rocky. And I was afraid I was going to twist my ankle. Had to really watch where you were stepping and all them rocks sticking up. I mean, they were in the ground, but they were sticking up a lot of places, and it was just a good place to twist an ankle. So I decided not to take that trail. Didn't want to be out in the Ouachita National Forest at 2 in the morning with a broken ankle. No signal. Not a good idea. So I took a different trail that went into the woods. It was a deer trail. Followed that for, I don't know, a couple miles, I think. But I never did hear nothing, never saw nothing. Well, I take that back. When I was almost back to the truck, I was heading back, and I was real close, almost to the truck. It sounded like a dog. It sounded like a dog. I don't know how to describe it. It was like sort of like a pant, huff, something like that. And it sounded right, like it was right behind me. I thought it was a wild dog or coyote or something like that. And I turned around, grabbing my bear spray. There's nothing there. Grabbed my thermal out, did a quick scan. Never saw nothing. I didn't have these headphones then. That was just with my regular ears. But I don't know what I heard. It sounded like, it just made me think dog when I heard it. It was like a huff. I don't know, like a breath. It just made me think of a dog. I don't know. But there was nothing there, so no explanation for that. Don't see no eye shine. Surprised I haven't seen a deer. I don't know what that was that took off next to me. It didn't look big enough to be a deer. I'm guessing it just ran down into that ravine and then squatted down or something, because I didn't hear it. I only heard it running for just a second, if that, not even a second. I saw it take off down into the ravine, but then I didn't hear nothing else. I didn't hear it running. No leaves. It looks like a deer trail going down into the ravine right there. I don't know what that was. I'm hoping maybe it picked up on the camera and I can get a look at it. It was just as I was turning my head that it took off. And I think I was turning the camera at the same time, I think. Not sure where I'm at exactly. I mean, I know the dam is right there to the left, so it's not like I'm lost. I'm just not quite sure how far I am from the car. I'm not used to taking this trail. I took it a couple times, but it's been a while. And I never took it in the dark. I'm not sure. Take some pictures here real quick. All right. Just got those two leaners right there. I wanted to have a few pictures. Here's some pawpaws. They're long gone by now, I'm sure. There's that tree again. I'll take a picture of it and see if I can find out what it is. All right, I took a picture. It says it's a spindle. Never heard of a spindle, but that's what it says it is. While I was taking the picture, I heard a deer over in there somewhere doing its squeal, scream, whatever you call that deer do. Sounding the alarm. There's the deer trail going down. Right there. So there's a few spots where they're going down in that ravine. Smell of fire. I don't know if there's somebody camping back in here somewhere. Quite possible. I've seen them a few times back in here. Well, every time I've seen them, they were on the other side. Smoke could be coming over here from that side. This trail just goes right along this ravine the whole way. I don't think too many people walk this trail. Oh, here's a good spot. Go down. Yeah, I'll have to go down there one of these times and explore that whole ravine. Might do that next time I come. Getting pretty dark. It's 7:30. It's not that late, but Wally's having fun. That was good to get him out. He loves to run in the woods. And poor little dachshund never gets to come. She's always staying home. I'm curious where this is going to come out, because I'd like to know where I can take it from over on this side. I don't remember where it comes out. My stomach again. Wally's standing right with me. He's right on me. That's good, I guess. I would think he's pretty comfortable here. He would just be running around. Doesn't usually stay right on me like this here. If I go somewhere new, he might, but he was running up ahead. Now he's staying right just on my butt. Right behind me. He's right there. That's unusual for him. Oh, his picnic table. I know where I'm at. This goes out to the main trail. I don't think anybody ever uses this picnic table. Getting pretty dilapidated. Now I know where we are, Wally. We're not too far in from the parking lot. There's a trail going over there. I think that goes over that little pond. I think I walked over there before. This goes out to the main trail. See, now he's going out ahead of me. It's kind of unusual for him to walk that far right next to me like that. That's more like it. Surprised Kim hasn't called me yet. She usually wonders if I'm all right if I'm not home by dark. But the last couple times I've stayed till after dark, so. Place looks so much different at night. Here's the bridge. Almost back to the car. All right. Well, I guess we'll shut her off for now. Like I said, in a week I'll be going to Kentucky. sometime within the next couple days, I hope, I'm going to try to make a video of me opening that box of that recorder, talk about that recorder. So that'll be coming real soon. All right, I'll shut her off.